Hey, what's up? It's New Hat JCB. Today's a fun one. We got Giants Editor 10, 17 modders to talk about, and it's somebody's birthday. Let's check it out. Let's start off with SteamDB, and version 1.3 has been found here. Now, they're not trying to hide anything with SteamDB. This is where they test the game with Steam, which is very cool. If Steam's got this, I'm gonna guess that Microsoft and Sony probably have this as well. So just a quick heads up, probably in the next week or two, I would expect to see version 1.3 of the game. I will also tell you, I do not know when this is going to release. No one has told me. I haven't signed an NDA saying I won't tell. I just don't know. However, I would guess if we're seeing it here, especially seeing this 3 days ago, we're probably going to see version 1.3 either this coming Tuesday or the Tuesday after that. So 2 to 3 weeks after the release of the game. This is just a guess, but happened in the past like that, so I would expect that here as well. We'll see. Next up, Giants Editor 10 is out now. If you are a modder and you need to put some new textures on something, this is how you're gonna do it. If you're making maps, this is how you're gonna do it. If you're trying to make something go faster, you could do that in the XML. You don't need Giants Editor for that. I am not versed on Giants Editor. I used to use it a little bit in Farm Sim 19. In 22, I used it even less, and I haven't even opened it yet. I got it downloaded, but I haven't opened it yet. They already own version 10.02, so they updated 01, I believe, yesterday, and 02 actually like a few minutes before starting this recording. So there is that. If you're playing on PC and maybe you want to modify a few things, check this out. It's out now. How's about this one right here? They sold 2 million copies of Farming Simulator 25 in a week. At least that's what they say. Record-breaking week 1 sales numbers. I'm probably assuming this is from all the pre-orders and stuff like that too, but hey, you never know. This also gets me pretty hyped up. They say we're already working on free content updates, patches, packs, and expansions. We'll just keep adding more machines, features, and fun to the game. Hey, I'll take that. That's awesome. If you're curious, Farm Sim 22 sold over 6 million copies in a 3-year lifespan. So this is good numbers. Speaking of, big shouty outy and happy birthday to Farming Simulator 22. If you guys didn't know, it released on November 22nd, 2021, exactly 3 years ago. So happy birthday to Farming Simulator 22. Hey, what's your favorite thing about FS22, or what's your favorite mod? Let me know. Also, just a quick reminder that mods are already releasing for FS25, so if you're wanting stuff like a bell storage or maybe something like this mod right here, there's so much that has been released already. So definitely jump on the mod hub, check it out. Also, paint, terraform anywhere. I mean, come on. There's so much stuff. Create fields with Cultivator. Those are awesome. Unfortunately, those are PC-only mods, but there's some good crossplay mods in here as well. So if you haven't downloaded anything yet, if you haven't checked out the mod hub yet for FS25, definitely go do that. Additionally, Farm Sim 22 is still getting a ton of mods. There was even an update this morning to the logistics center that released yesterday. By the way, Mittelberg right here, this map is insane. Just check that out. But yeah, they are still releasing FS22 mods. I believe they're accepting them through the end of this next year. So, or say this next year, the end of this year. So like a month and 10 days or something like that from now. So just a heads up there. If you're playing on FS22, mods are still being supported and still being accepted. However, they're only going to do that for another month or so. And then after that, it's going to be no more new mods for FS22. That's all your big topics and stuff like that from Giant Software. So now let's move over to what's going on with modders. And we are starting with OxygenDavid, who says, welcome to Calmsden FS25. Yeah! In the new post, it goes through some of the stuff that is changing and some new stuff. Says now the editor's out, get some work done converting maps. He also reiterated that he decided to convert a few maps early on since Whitcomb Park's not going to be ready to go for a while. Additionally, he says the Calmsden was built in Farm Sim 19, which is true. Basically, what he's doing with Whitcomb now was done years ago. Basically the same way. However, Calmsden, or as Clutch says, Calmsden, it's coming back. It's going to be the first map. There's now a new old car driving around the map in traffic. Traffic's never been on the map before. All farm buildings are now placeables and can be removed. Hedges and fences are individually deletable. Yeah! Of course, all animals from FS25, custom grass and cut grass textures, custom lighting, custom trees. All roads now have terrain decals. Ho ho, love that. New ground textures and UK foliage layer from Whitcomb Park. Map will be sent off sometime in December, so next month, for PC and consoles. So now I think the only thing to do left is to look at it. Check it out. Yes, here he's got it shown off there. To be fair, it looks a lot like Farming Simulator 22. I will give it that. Some things are a little bit smoother, but you can see some places around the map. I don't believe anything's going to be changing or any different. Hey, there's a truck. We have traffic driving. Well, that could be one of ours as well. You never know there. You got water splashing, which is something that we just dreadfully wanted in Farm Sim 22, but it just never happened, but we got it now. Here you go. Here's your main farm. Absolutely loving that. I cannot wait to get on there. Hopefully, yeah, right over here on the left side, there used to be a little thing there for liquid fertilizer. I'm going to delete that first. Over here's the second farm right across the road, all the way down. This is right across from one of the fields that we own, and then back to it. So yeah, if you guys want to check this out, go to Oxy's Hub. We'll leave that link down below. You can check it out. Super excited. I can't wait. So this next post is a few days old at this point. I'm recording on November 22nd. This was posted November 16th. So few days ago. However, the conversion of Alma, Missouri has begun, and now that the editor is out, actually the third version of the editor now, hey, things are going to be looking even better. So far, no new post from Celobuki, but I'm guessing in the next week or so, they'll probably share more. Celobuki says that they're starting with the roads as they do with all the maps, and Alma is getting new, better roads. Most of the buildings will also be getting new and improved textures, and they say the conversion may take a little bit longer than you would expect so that it could be as successful as it was in FS22. And here's a couple comparison pictures for you guys if you want. Alma, Missouri was arguably one of the most popular maps in Farming Simulator 22. It was certainly one of my favorites, so super excited to see it coming back. Now look, I know you missed JCBs. We don't have any yet, at least when I'm recording this video, but don't you worry, RossN Mods is going to take care of you. Since the editor was released yesterday, they have started working on the export of the Fast Track 4000 series Icon, one of my favorite tractors in the game. I'm sure there'll be other people working on JCBs as well, probably bringing base games over from 17, 19, and 22, but this is fantastic because this is one that Ross made. Also, yo Ross, looking forward to seeing you in January. It's gonna be so much fun. Next up, Autoload. Univers Simu Modding is bringing Autoload back. If you remember the Ponge pack from Farming Simulator 22, that is making a return. I believe that was the first Autoload trailers for FS22. And here we go, you can either load them normally or drop some Autoload. And here's another quick sneaky peek at the trailer being fully loaded up. Bruno, you the man. Next up, 82 Studio dropped some more screenshots of his TLX Phantom. This thing is looking fresh. He's got glowing on it all the way around. There you can go, seeing it with the moon on there as well. And he's got another picture right here if you don't like that. Although this one looks like it's... Nah, that's not underglow. Oh, yo, let's put underglow on it. So he does say that this is the last mod for Farming Simulator 22, which is fantastic. And in the future, it'll become an FS25 as well. So get hype. And yes, if you want to judge my YouTube subscriptions, yeah, GTA Man and TGG. Also 4B's on there too. Go subscribe. He makes cool stuff. You know what else is cool? The fact that Mapper's Paradise have shared this. Matter of fact, I'm not even on Mapper's Paradise page right now. What am I doing? Right here, they say, wouldn't be the same without them. Welker fans, are you ready? They're not hanging about. The map is coming back. It was released first in Farm Sim 17. I believe there was a 4X version, then a crossplay version, then 19 and 22. Welker Farms look like it's coming back, and Farm Sim 25 as well. I don't know anything about the big buds or anything like that. I'm sure we'll be getting plenty of big buds. I mean, you get Classic American Icons, whose page we were just on. Yeah, I think we've got big buds coming. But hey, we didn't know about the map. This is super awesome. For those of you that have been asking about custom modding's John Deere baler and the bale collector, the accumulator that goes on the back, it looks like the wait may be over. They say uploaded to Mod Hub. As part of the plan, they're submitting for approval while waiting for the new editor. Now, we say that because it was posted 2 days ago. However, as you can see right over here, John Deere 56R and the A520R accumulator pending as of the 11th or the 9th. I don't know what that is. If that's November, that was 13 days ago, but it was posted 2 days ago. I don't understand. I will also say I don't think this is Farming Simulator 25. This is probably Farm Sim 22. It's coming to both games, and since they posted this before the editor was out, there's probably no way to get this into 25. Regardless, hey, get hype. Finally, we're going to be able to see this, hopefully. Something else we get to see is Blaue Augen Modding, who uses an eye for their logo right there. So, one cool thing, you may have noticed that a few days ago, I think it was yesterday, this was released on the Mod Hub for FS22. It was an update to the DX3 Deutz Farm. Now, They have also said that they have started work on the FS25 version. At least that's what it seems like. So this was their last mod and update for FS22, and they say, and I'll start working on FS25 from here on out. Does that mean this mod? I hope it means this mod. This would be a great mod to start with. You know what else is going to be a great mod to start with? The John Deere S-Series combines from JHHG Modding, or as I used to say, JHHG. Blah, 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 blah. This is going to be their first project for FS25, and we get a couple little updates. So fully supported with new FS25 multi-material system, new particles, new threshing animations, and an openable door. Finally. They also say what's next? Well, they're going to be bringing the 8R 2010 and 2018, the 1775 NT, the DB planters, the 7000 and the 710, or 7010, the two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive series. Wait, those are the same. I'm the idiot. And then 3 new real brand cooperations. Very cool. But I know you want to see the combine, so let's check this thing out. So here's the 780 right there looking fresh. Definitely at Farming Simulator 25. Man, check this thing out. As always, I don't know if there's going to be a PC-only version of this or not, but I assume if there's a dashboard mod that some of the stuff inside will probably work a little bit better with that. Generally, that's PC only, though. Here you can see some more stuff from inside the cabin. Openable sides. You got the Macaton right there as well, looking super, super good. Here's some tracks. Oh, I'm just so excited. And then we have the Geringhoff header on the front as the last picture. What an epic machine. Something else epic is Karl Farms and these trailers right here. Now again, this is another post that was made before Giants Editor came out, so kind of ignore the, hey, this or that will happen. Here's what is happening. They're making good progress on converting the superior and dump trailers. They say there's still a lot left to do. Well, of course there is. And now that the editor is here, well, things are going to be even easier for them. But the trailers are coming back. I love these trailers so much. We also get a hint of what we can see first from them. For example, right here, their Case IH AFS Connect Magnum. Well, this one's not really theirs. I think these are the ones from the base game Magnum. However, they do say that it's a good starting point for the FS25 mod profile. Hey, what else would you like to see from Karl Farms? Let them know. Now, I've been doing some mod previews over the past few days, so if you haven't seen those, definitely go check them out. We're usually releasing 1 or 2 every single day. One of them that I didn't do or haven't got is this guy. This is Blacksheep Modding's Still RE581, the pushing sprayer. Super excited about this. This is a steel version. In the base game, we've got the Karcher versions, but here you go with that. High pressure washer, $1,550. It's got a 20-meter run on it. They also shared the plow as well. However, I got a video on that already, so go check that out. And you can't forget about their old barn as well. Also have a video on this. And as we mentioned in last week's Farm Sim News video, their new map, the Pichoniere Valley. Hey, that's going to be what I think will be their first map for Farm Sim 25. I actually don't know. I should probably ask them. Hey, we've got our first mod from Hispano Modding. They're going to be using this little guy right here. So they haven't said anything about it, but if I can get really close, it says Agco Parts on the front of it. I'm going to guess this is some sort of adjustable weight, as it does look like there's some extra weights on there on the top. This will be pretty cool. Plus, it'll keep you from running into stuff. Bartson V3's got a couple cool things as well, starting off with a pallet workshop. Check this thing out. It's like pallets that are stacked up, then you drive up on it, and you work on your vehicle. That's cool. They also have a couple other things as well, including a manure buy point, and they'll be bringing over what looks to be the base game building from FS17? 19. Is that what that is? Regardless, some pretty cool stuff from Bartson. Last week, we talked about OmaTana's TARDIS pack, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. However, this week, we get to talk about a new one! This is OmaTana's buying station mod. So just taking what looks to be silos that are in the game and converted them into buying stations, which is very cool. They say once they have Giants Editor, which this was made 6 days ago, they'll get things ready to go. So that is very awesome. OmaTana, if you need some help, let me know. Adub Modding gives a few hints this week on new mods that are going to be coming and updated ones as well, including the grain mill. Now this may look like the grain mill from Farming Simulator 22. That's because it is. It's converted mod. If I remember correctly, this was the advanced grain mill. I didn't pay much attention to what it was called. I just used the heck out of it. I love this thing. One of the nice things was you could speed up the process of things, and you could actually make other products as byproducts, which was cool. Oh yeah, and if you're looking for the beehives from Farm Sim 22, you could get them right here. It says first release of FS25, 5 beehives from FS22. PC only for now, may bring to all platforms in the future. HR Forst got a couple things as well. First off, they say since the editor is still waiting again 2 days ago, This was like the worst timed news video of all time. Let's just ignore the first part. They're working on some stuff. So they say landfill bunker and ground level vehicle scale are already finished up and will be submitted later this week after testing. Since I'm making this video on a Friday, well, they got about a day left. They say that this time the vehicle cell has a shop option, or scale as a shop option to remove the concrete bricks, which is very cool. Let's take a look real quick. So in here we get to see the bunkers. These look really, really nice. Kind of reminds me of, oh gosh, what was the dairy farm that Blacksheep Modding made back in Farm Sim 17? Kind of reminds me of the ones that were on that a little bit, but they've also had these as well. But here you can see with and without the concrete bunker or bollards on the side. That's awesome. And last but certainly not least, we have WZL Modding, who earlier this week you may have seen. I had a video on power tools, and I'm super pumped to use it, and I've been using the heck out of it in Let's Play, so definitely go watch that if you haven't seen that already. Also did a mod preview of this. It's got well over 20,000 views, I believe, at this point as well, so a lot of you sound like you want to see it as well. Say 4 mods sent to Giants for testing. One of them is known Power Tools, which we've talked about. They say also a couple other projects, along with which one is close to be uploaded to ModHub as well. So a lot of really cool stuff from WZL coming soon. So there's 5 mods on there, 4 pending, 4. I think I'm starting to go crazy a little bit. How about we just call it there? And that is your Farm Sim news for this week. If there's any other topics that you think I missed or you think anyone else needs to know about, let us know down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check that notification bell as well. That way you never miss videos like this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you later. Big shouty outie to Ronnie Rap for the cowboy hat. I love it. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? All right, so technically it's not new. I've had this for like a year. I just never wear it.